Alright, here we are again. We got video part 3 and broadhead tuning day 4. Can't tell. It's a little bit darker than it was this time yesterday, and it's kind of foggy too. And once I get shooting light, I'm just going to go ahead and start shooting. This is going to be pretty simple. And I've already made an adjustment to the rest. Starting right off the bat, I'm one line above the center line on the rest, so I'm at an even 1/16 of an inch, and that essentially dropped the rest, that 1/16 of an inch. And I'm going to start off at 20 yards and see what happens. Okay, perfectly honest, I did let go of that broadhead a little bit quick. First 2 shots of the day, a little bit rusty. It is still kind of difficult to see with the fog, but we'll do 20 again. Getting warmed up, getting closer. Still at 20 yards. And just to fill you in, it's still at 20 yards and I'm aiming at the center circle. Field tip broadhead. I'm still low. So I'm going to go ahead and try to change that rest once more and see what happens then. Okay, so I was aiming at the center circle, but that's really not my concern. My concern is this, I believe, is the first time I've had both broadhead and field tip in the same circle at the same time. And just to give you a rundown, a visual, I've moved on my rest. Thumbnail again is on the center line. I went up 1/16 and then an extra 1/32. So it's essentially 1.5 hash marks on the rest. And this is what we're looking at. So I'm going to go ahead and, because I feel pretty confident and I'm really curious, I'm going to go ahead and step back to 30 yards and see what we're doing. Boy, I think we're onto something. We have a slight delay. Hopefully I got that on film okay. Can you guess which one was the broadhead? I was aiming both right here, but I definitely made some contact and it sliced it off nicely. It means I have to refletch a new arrow, but at the same time it makes me think that I think I'm pretty much there. I'm gonna grab a different arrow, another field tip, and do it again. And before I shoot this one, this might become a flawed experiment, and fortunately I got as close as I did. I'm feeling pretty good about that, but if you look at the broadhead, it's not staying down flush with the ferrule like it was when I first started. Hopefully it's just dirty again, because I just cleaned this out last night. But we're talking 30 plus shots now with the same broadhead. We'll just see. Yeah, I'm gonna say that loose blade there definitely deviated its course, because I saw it turn like a jet. So I think our test for the day is over with the broadhead, which is very unfortunate because I think we're about there. It's just a matter of sighting in my gang sight adjustment, move it up a little bit. It looks like I'm still shooting a little bit low, but I'm not going to be able to do anything about this broadhead today, if it's even serviceable now. And I'm not taking out another broadhead. I've only got 2 left. So I'll just sight in the field tip. I'm going to say that again, but I wanted to point out, any of you guys out there sighting in with broadheads, to make sure you pay very close attention to the arrows, especially if you have any kind of contact on the target. This is the same arrow that chopped off part of that fletching. Well, I was just going to see how well it would fly with that part of the fletching missing, and I went to knock it up, and the knock was very loose on the string, and I looked at it, and my knock is sliced right in the middle of it. And I happened to notice my wrap was also sliced right there. I took the knock off. I doubt you can see in the camera, but I'll show anyways. That cut carbon, and that could be bad. And that broadhead sliced my carbon and downed me another arrow. But fortunately that knock was very loose on my string, and I didn't shoot it, because I don't even want to think about the possibilities of shooting a broken carbon arrow. So just a little heads up for you. Pay attention to what you're shooting.